Hello, beautiful people. I have a pick a card here. Typical, right? If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining. If you're an OG, thank you for joining. Whether you're subscribed or not, maybe you should do that if you feel called. Okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna stop being goofy now for a second. Anyway, maybe not. I don't know. First of all, you know what to do. Send your whatever. Let's just see if you can just pick something without even knowing. Well, never mind. You'll know what the video is about because the title. Ooh, I wonder if I should just call it a mystery reading. Interesting idea. I feel like Spirit's leading me to do that. Okay, but now that you're here, I gotta tell you what it's for. Otherwise, it's not gonna make sense. So this is gonna be for healing. I don't feel like that's gonna be very enticing for people. Everybody's like, "Oh, what's my twin flame doing? Oh my god!" And I've been just presented with dealing with that a lot today. So, and just lately in general, and I'm over it for now. We have healing to do within ourselves. We cannot be obsessed with our twin flame. We cannot be obsessed with what other people are doing. We have to be obsessed with ourselves. So, want to know what you are needing to, what needs to be healed and what needs to be brought out in the open, good and bad. Okay, we're going to get really deep in there. So, if you've picked your pile, this is going to be pile 1, clear quartz, pile 2, white rock, pile 3, don't know what that is, but it's cool. And then this is black tourmaline, but I'm calling it black rock. Alright, let me make sure I get these in order because last time they went out of order. Black rock's going to be number 4. That's going to be number 3. That's going to be number 2. I'm not going to put that far over. And we are going to get started. Alright. What is known to you? Well, we've got the moon here. So you know that you are eluding yourself in some way or another. Probably about a fuckboy with this Knight of Wands here. And the Six of Wands. I feel like well, okay. Maybe there's a person in your situation that always gets you. If they come in and they get what they want from you, basically. And you know that. It's you're becoming aware that they can, that Post Malone Ozzy Osbourne song comes to mind. Take what you want from me. Take what you want and go, basically. Because this guy's, he's riding in, and he'll be gone before the dust even settles. He gets what he wants, this guy right here. And this is an illusion here. You know that. You know, this right here, these 3 cards are what's known to you. So you already know that this person, hey, Sophia, how are you? I already know this is your pile. Anyways. Yeah, so that's that. That's really, and they're always victorious. They always get what they want. And you know this. So that's all I'm getting from that. Let's see what is unknown to you. Daughter of Swords, that'll be Page of Swords. So a spy, somebody immature. 9 of Cups. This person is probably, oh man, okay, in the world. This is your person, most likely, or at least you believe it is. But there's some immaturity issues going on here. You probably check, social media, and you probably get just, you check social media, you probably say something about it. You probably, oh wait, I'm sorry, this is 9 of Wands, not 9 of Cups. Yeah, it bothers you a lot. The things that you see them go through, or you see the things that you see them do, you see the karma that they rack up. Well, you're not paying attention to your own karma. You're focusing solely, not solely, maybe this is subconscious. This is what you're not aware of. You're not aware that you give way too much focus on them, and you're not aware that you're immature about it. You're not aware that it burdens you. You're not aware that this person is your person, and you're not aware that you keep going through these cycles, and you're going to keep going through these cycles as long as you keep, with that immature type of behavior. Whether it's something that you say to them or thoughts that you put out in the universe that are negative towards them, whatever you send, whatever goes on in your head is what you send to them. So if you're like, well, he's with somebody else and blah blah blah, or he's looking at other people's pictures and da da da, and he's liking this, he's liking that, and he doesn't care about me, blah blah. Well, that's exactly that's the energy that you're sending to them. Those words, I mean, imagine them coming right out of your mouth and hitting them right in the face, or going right in their ear. And it's just, you got to stop. It's toxic, okay? And you may not be aware of that, or you may be aware, but you may be in denial. So you can be aware and be in denial. That's the thing. I don't know how people do that, but I've done it, I guess. Okay, so this is something. This right here is where it's gonna get uncomfortable, but then I'm gonna soften the blow once we get through here. This is what your deepest secrets are. These are your deepest secrets here. 3 of chalices. 2 of chalices. All right, are you secretly hooking up and talking to people? 6 of pentacles. You're not giving all that you can give or all that they need. And I feel like you're still dabbling and you're still getting attention from other people. You may be getting validation from other people on, like, just a lot of other people, but not really giving much to them and not really taking, like, just taking more than you're giving. But it's like, this is just like attention-seeking behavior, really. And there could be some secret flings going on in the background. There could be some secret romps or secret desires that you're keeping from your person, or a secret affair that you've kept from your person. You may have hooked up with one of their friends before and never told them about it. And it could have been behind their back, or when you weren't together, or anything in that nature. But you fear that you're not going to get enough from them. You fear you're not getting enough from them, that you're not going to get enough from them, that they can't give, that your standards are too high, or that they're not enough for you. But the thing is like, you got to think about, are you enough for you? Because if you were, you wouldn't be going through this. You wouldn't need that validation from the sex that they're getting from you to validate that you're lovable. It's not really, you're not really desiring the sex. It's the feeling loved that you're desiring, but when it's over, you just feel empty. And that's immature. That's an unevolved kind of attitude. And I told you this was going to be uncomfortable, but we gotta heal. Okay. Don't mean to be the Queen of Swords on you, but anyway. So that's that. I'm gonna stop there. I think that's enough brutal truth. Now we're gonna see what's hidden. Let's see what the good things that you have that you kind of keep buried, and that you kind of really need to share with the world and yourself, not necessarily just the world, but yourself. Love in spite of all of it. Hold on, there's a glare. I don't know if you can see because it's so dark in here. Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you. I'm sorry, I got this. I'm trying to read at an angle. Okay, let me start over. Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, a wide-eyed curiosity among you, about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, and the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare, to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Megatroid? P.S. Remember the glint in your eyes, all 3 of them. Ooh. So this is wanting you to trust your third eye and trust your intuition, and your inner child is very vibrant. Your inner child is very vibrant, and you're a very playful person, and you are an intuitive person, but it's like you aren't trusting your intuition, which if you were, you wouldn't be dealing with the illusions, you wouldn't be acting immature, you wouldn't be going through these cycles, you wouldn't be hooking up, or getting validation from other people. Sorry, not sorry. Those you love you. That goes back to your intuition. You know they love you. People that you love, you know they do. Your inner child knows. Okay, but you've got to still heal. Your adult self needs to heal your inner child. This looks like sherbet. Look, make me want some ice cream. Oh, did I read the back? To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. There you go. Forget they're watching. Don't post shit on Instagram. Don't post shit on Snapchat. I'm so fucking guilty of this. Just to get their attention. Get to the point where you post things just for you, whether you care who sees it or not. Okay, that was also a message for me. Just saying. So yeah. Anyways, okay, that's that. Let's see. Abundance, divine beloved, please show me how to why can I not read lately, y'all? I swear. Please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. I guess it's because I'm trying to think while I'm trying to read too, because it's words and not imagery, and I've been trying to work more on my clairvoyance and not so much relying on my claircognizance. So I've been trying to get out of the wordiness of all of this stuff and focus more on imagery and colors and stuff like that and association. So that's probably what's the problem. So you have to feel like you deserve to receive love. You have to feel like, or you have to convince yourself and really believe that you can receive love. And thank God, I feel like I should have pulled some oracles. Nah. This reading's all over the spirit. There's so much weird energy going on right now. I tried to get all of mine out before I started this by dancing naked in my bedroom. Hashtag that is self-care. Okay. You need to convince yourself that you can attract abundance. You need to be open to receiving. If you don't like handouts and stuff like that, and you got too much pride to ask for help, you're not going to receive it. If you got too much pride to ask for love, you're not going to receive it. If you got too much pride to give it, you're not going to receive it. You see what I'm saying? Like, kind of figure out where I'm going with this. Okay. Perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Heal that inner child. Those inner child ones, whoever made you believe that you had to be perfect and the love had to be perfect and blah, blah, blah. Whoever puts you on a pedestal, cut that shit out. Alright? You're not on a pedestal. You are grown. You're not on a soapbox. You got to come back down out of your ego space. Okay? Confidence. It's not the same thing. There's nothing wrong with being confident. But stay humble. Okay? You don't have to be perfect. Being perfect is exhausting all the time. Trust me. It is finally catching up to me. And trying to keep everything straightened up and keep everything clean and worry about everybody else and how they're keeping things clean and making sure there's no dishes in the sink, making sure there's no crumbs on the counter, making sure the trash is always taken out, making sure there's always, like, give yourself a break, man. Alright, is there a spell or anything you can do? I don't know how to say this. Gaia is one of the Greek primordial deities and the embodiment of Mother Earth. Make this grounding foot scrub whenever you feel disconnected from the earth or plagued by anxiety. Allow Gaia to absorb your troubles, toxins, and energetic baggage. So, you need 3 tablespoons of sea salt, 6 tablespoons of jojoba oil. And the essential oils that you'll need for this are 10 drops of tea tree oil, 5 drops cedarwood, 5 drops pine, birch, and or patchouli, whichever woodsy scents appeal to you most. Mix the sea salt and oil, soak feet in warm water for at least 5 minutes, pour out the water and massage the scrub into feet in circular motion. Add warm water to the bath and soak feet for another 5 minutes. Stand on the ground, thanking Gaia for helping you find your footing. So back to the ego thing, this is kind of bringing you back down to earth is what this wants you to do. It wants to bring you back down to earth and know that you are worthy. Okay, you are worthy of... You're worthy, and you also have to take care of yourself first. You have to give yourself the love that you're seeking in someone else. You have to give yourself the validation that you're seeking from somebody else. Okay? All right, so if this resonated, please hit me up in the comments section. And if you have any requests, let me know there. Like, share, subscribe if you think somebody else needs this reading. Always, please feel free to share. That makes my world go round. All right, on to pile 2. White rock. What, if anything, no, we're going to assume that everything is known to you. I need a shot of vodka or something real quick. No, I'm just kidding. What is known to you? What fears are known to you? Page of Wands. You're a little bit immature at times with the things that you do. Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes you're slow moving and kind of goofy. The Hanged Man is back to being slow. You're immature. You don't do things. You don't move. You don't get out of your comfort zone. You don't. You're a little naive. You stay kind of, you're a little naive, and you're slow to take risks. And the ones that you do take are pretty, they can be immature. You do see things from different perspectives, but they're not always the best perspective to see things from. And they keep you stuck. And sometimes you just stay stuck. You stay stuck in the things. You stay stuck like in the practicalities of life, I guess. I'm trying to think of a decent example. So like, you probably don't practice a lot of self-care. You're probably like, I don't need it. I'm gonna be off in la la land in my head. I'm gonna. You need to get grounded, for one. You need to get outside, take a walk. You need to go for a drive. Maybe, maybe you stay stuck. Like this is like kind of like a 8 of Swords energy to me. It's like self-sabotaging, self-limiting beliefs. But it's more like actions here. It's like self-limiting actions. Like you don't take action in the right ways. You spend a lot of time like just in la la land, basically, head in the clouds, and not in a good way. You're not learning anything. You're not getting anywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, what is unknown to you? The 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man again. You don't even know how stuck you are. You don't even know how stuck you are. You don't know. There's some situation here where you didn't give. Hey, Rachel, you picked this pile. No, you didn't give enough to somebody or something, or yourself. I'm going to say yourself. You didn't give enough to yourself. And you left yourself out in the cold, and you let yourself stay stuck. You put yourself in this comfy cocoon, and you stayed comfy, and you stayed stuck because it was, what's relative is what's comfortable, for one. You stayed in your comfort zone, and those are the worst 2 words in the English language. Comfort zone. You really lost yourself. You really forsaken yourself. So you probably put your, all of your self-worth into somebody else's opinion of you. But it's definitely not a healthy situation here. Not a healthy energy whatsoever. And you're out of whack for sure. You're so in self-sabotaging behavior. I feel like I'm like, you're sending energy somewhere else, but it's not getting there too. You're not manifesting anything. You think you're growing things. You think you're manifesting things. You think you're sending out the wrong energies. They're just kind of like stuck. It's like a boomerang. Whatever. I don't know how if that resonates. Great. Whatever you send out is coming back to you in a way that you're not expecting. It's not the way that you want. Darkest fears, deepest fears. Nine of Pentacles. You're scared to be alone. I think this is the Knight of Swords. So, thinking. And then Nine of Wands. You're scared to be alone. You're scared of facing some sort of truth. You're even scared of the opportunity to even have the truth. So like even if there was a person and they told you the truth, you're not even ready to hear it. You're not ready to hear it. You're not ready to live in your truth. You're not ready to live in your truth. You're not ready to hear anybody else's truth. There's some sort of issue with family here. I feel like you need to walk away from your family or just people who you thought were your friends or soul family or whatever, but you've got to go off on your own, and you're scared to do that. You're terrified. It really I feel like it just irks your whole body, your whole being, everything, to just get out of whatever your situation is or your belief system is. It's a very, very stuck energy. This actually scares me. If you're in this pile, I need you to like comment or something. This scares me. But let's see what's hidden from you. What's good? What's good about you? Let's get a pick-me-up here for you, okay? You have what it takes. Are you serious? Spirit could not be more obvious. I wish you would have seen me shuffling and knowing that I did this on the fly and not, nothing was staged or anything. Always follow your heart unless it's broken. Then you must lead it. Lead your heart. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? You can't not... You're not going to die. Your heart's never too... it's never too far gone, It's never done until it stops. And you don't have the power to do that. I mean, you do, but you don't, at the same time. You don't. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. Things are about to get really juicy. Well, yeah, they are. And I'm just going to tell you, either you're going to really start loving yourself, and you're probably I would say this is you need to maybe start with masturbation. That's just the feel that I automatically get from this. But this could also lead to saying that things are going to get really weird. And things may change in a good way for you, too. Things that you won't expect. But when you awaken and you get out of that self-sabotaging, self-limiting belief and you start living, things get a lot better. And they usually get a lot better really fast. And you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? This whole time I was scared of what exactly? A little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See, you're not strange. So, yeah, definitely give yourself some love. Do some self-love. I can't wait to do this self-love. Okay. Enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine in your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. I'm going to read that one again because I feel like this pile really needs that, because there's something that they're chasing after, some feeling, and you can't. Law of attraction. The more you love yourself, the more other people are going to love you. If there's somebody out there that you love, the less you love yourself, the less they're going to love you. The more you love yourself, the more they're going to love you. Okay? It's really that simple. Like attracts like. Once you embrace the inner divine, okay, your inner divinity, and your own sacred solitude, being alone without whoever this person is, or being alone without anybody else's validation of your feelings, you have to validate your own feelings. The right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. That without forcing and without chasing is really important here. All right. What can you do? Here I've got Lotus Stone, a magnetic stone used to amplify any spell or attract good fortune. Carry a pair of Lotus Stones in a pouch. Feed them regularly with a few sprinkles of iron fillings and charge them by placing on top of a pentagram on your altar during the full moon. I don't think that's... Depends on how far into the craft you are. I would just carry them around, honestly, and charge them, as usual. I am magnetic as this lucky Lotus Stone and attract all I need to manifest, succeed, and thrive. I see only opportunity, full glasses, and a cornucopia of riches at my table. Grateful am I to receive the bounty of the universe, so mote it be. So yeah, you're definitely, this is like a failure to thrive kind of situation here. And this just solidified that for me. I just didn't know if I wanted to. You're just not enjoying your own self. Complete failure to thrive. I just didn't want to say that until now. All right, let me know if this resonated. I'm sorry, guys. I want to know how you are because this is worrying me. Okay? I love you. Love and light. Okay, pile 3. What is known to you? The Tower. Haha, you may be going through some shit. Big change. 5 of Wands. You're having to stand up for your beliefs in a big way. But you're kind of, you know that you're kind of fighting a pointless battle. 6 of Pentacles. This has showed up quite a bit in this situation. So 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, the Tower. You're recognizing that there's an issue where there's not an equal give and take. It's really shaking your shit up, and you know that. You're aware of that. You may be fighting a losing battle. You may be asking somebody for too much. That they can, more than they can give you right now. So think about where you're lacking. What are you not giving to yourself? Because if you're expecting it from them, you're obviously not giving it to yourself. Okay, you're not, and I mean, right now you know that it's becoming a serious issue. Okay, so take some time alone and really kind of figure out what it is that you're missing. Because right now shit's getting real, I guess, for you. It's really shaking your world up, and I think you know that it's kind of pointless to fight about it, but you may still be doing it. You may still be giving it energy. You may still be overgiving to somebody or something, a cause, a person, a spiritual practice, anything. You're overdoing it, okay? You're tired. Let's see, what is unknown to you? 5 of Swords. I never have understood the 5 of Swords. I've never resonated with it. It's like adversity and conflict, tension, defeat, but it's like cutting. I don't know how to Google it. Maybe. 6 of Swords. Never got understood really that one either. Or resonated with that one either. Oh, yes, I have. That's. Well, hold on a minute. 8 of Pentacles. Let me just intuitively read and stop trying to be so damn logical. That's the issue that I have. There's a... You ever notice how it's hard for you to resonate with cards when you're reading if they've never really been an issue for you? What's unknown to you, maybe your need to cut a situation out, cut out some toxicity in your life, whatever is bothering you, whatever, you're fighting for, whatever that Tower situation is in your life, and take a rest from it. Definitely rest from it and work on yourself. And know that after the rain, there's always a rainbow anyway. And a full web. You got a full web here. You got a rainbow and you got a full web here. You've already got what it takes. You've got whatever it is within you. You just need to really go within to see. You need to get out of that. You need to go into your own darkness. You need to really go into your own dark, deepest thoughts and your own energy and cut out whatever it is that's keeping you stuck and keeping you stagnant right now. And work on your own web. Work on your own life. Work on your own situation. Work on your own foundations. Alright? Better work, bitch. Let's see, what are your deepest fears? We've got the, would be Page of Cups here. I think that's the World. Pretty sure it is. I don't know this deck very well other than, I don't know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That's not the World. It's the 10. Is that the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And that's another tower. That's 2 towers. Are you, okay, are you, it's like you're scared of, this is